Hello, I'm Katei Katana. After the chaos of Moonrise Towers, we finally took a night to rest at camp. We started with Shadowheart, who revealed Shar was causing her pain through the artifact in her hand. She insisted it was her duty to endure it, loyal, hurting, and refusing to let anyone help. Then we spoke with Minthara, freshly rescued and fiercely grateful. She thanked us for saving her life and pledged herself to our cause, not just for the next battle, but for every battle to come. Later, Gale pulled us aside to confess that the orb in his chest is destabilizing, and being this close to the Absolute might mean he has only one night left to live. Velyndra stayed with him the entire night, talking philosophy, watching the stars, and gently encouraging him to blow himself up for the greater good. And now, it's time to head to the Torm Mausoleum and see if we can find Balthazar.
Something over there.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark she went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which she herself fed.
How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
So you expect me to turn and walk away?
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
I know my role, even if you don't. It is to kill Ketheric.
Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed. You're welcome to give it your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face.
Just cut to the chase, will you?
I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Enough of your jibber-jabber. Be gone.
As you wish. I'll be pleased to follow up on your little escapades in your camp one of these nights. Should you live to tell your tale, that is. Until then, adieu.
Well, that was a lot of absolute nothing. I really don't like that guy. Let's continue into the mausoleum.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shar's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone.
An open tomb.
More to this
Empty.
place. Best avoid that trap.
Not ominous in the slightest.
Sosun Elg Oloth.
I will just ignore traps and walk down center.
Here lies Isabel Thorn.
Nothing.
As if we never heard of dumb.
That's the name of the cleric at Last Light Inn, right? Can she possibly be Ketheric's daughter?
As if we are heard.
Must be the way forward.
Where will it bring us then? Sharan structure, going by the design. see what this does.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
The quickest way to do this is just Misty Step or teleport right in front of the Umbral Gem.
Must not be tricked. Only lost is the unworthy.
It saves messing with levers and traps.
Is that Lady Shar?
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Again, ignore traps. Easily avoided.
Trap. Be cautious.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She has no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave.
Zarel sent me. I'm here to help a certain Balthazar.
I see she sent the husk of Minthara to accompany you. Zrel lacks imagination. Zrel lacks faith. Zrel lacks in many ways, but I do not. Leave before... Huh? Stupid vermin-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me, a wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Shouldn't have made me your enemy. I have something to ask.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to... Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows! It's already too late. Merkel's fat lapdog.
I will not fail.
Well, look like we found Balthazar.
Ah, the interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place. You should be pleased. General Thorn? Rubbish. Everything is at hand here. Zorel merely envies the General's faith in me. I am in the midst of a grand strategy. But you're here now, and I may be able to put those limbs to work. You know what's at stake here, I take it.
Judging by how you're cowering in here, your survival?
I do not cower. I plan, I command, I create. General Thorn trusts me. He knows I will deliver. He knows I will stand by him long after all others wilt and fall. You, Zorel, all the rest. You have only one body with which to serve. I have as many as I care to make.
Fine. Consider your merits acknowledged. Care to enlighten me as to what's going on?
There is a relic here, one which General Thorn desires. No, needs. I will retrieve it for him, and you will help me. Ignorant you may be, you've shown some prowess in scouting and combat by making it this far.
As much as I enjoy you flattering me, this isn't my problem.
This is not a problem. It is an opportunity. And it is not a choice either. You will obey.
This freak think he can order me about? He has other thing coming. Time to attack.
Let us make short work of this.
Let's follow this placer beast.
What's this? Fresh entertainment? But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? A dark dweller you may be, but there's a definite whiff of the surface to you. A new arrival, then. You burrow too deep, little rabbit.
My apologies. Try as I might, the surface stink just won't wash off.
I smell the depths below, that is true. But there's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you. Where is he?
Wait, you know Raphael?
That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me!
I've had dealings with that devil. Maybe we can help each other?
Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
While two devils fight over a bone, well, we should just run away and let them sort it out amongst themselves.
Let's share our experiences about Raphael. Perhaps we can help each other.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. You can't help. It's not just walls that keep me here. Not the traps, the dark, or the creatures it hides. Something stronger holds me. A contract. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave.
I happen to be an expert in such deals, and there is always a loophole.
Raphael is no foolish story devil. His mind is different, sneaky. Listen. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each rite. Wander Shar's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no Justiciar, alive to obey. Leave none to hear it, then be set free. This song is your oath. Swear it to me.
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went. There is almost an admiring thrum in the back of your mind. Your patron seems to enjoy a well-crafted contract, especially one with a built-in loophole. The song's last couplet has a clause that's nearly impossible to fulfill.
That's it.
So he's the one who killed all the Dark Justiciars. Alone. Might not want to get on his bad side.
Your contract is a song?
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double sure of that. I can't forget the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die.
The lyrics are a trick. You've always had an audience. Your followers, get rid of them.
barely have a thought to share among themselves. But they do have ears. Kill yourselves. Back to the hells with you. I still hear it! Seems your theory is wrong!
You're not finished yet. The Displacer can hear you, can't she? Kill her!
Stay very still. My beauty. I still hear it!
Exactly. Kill yourself, complete the contract, and you'll be reborn in Avernus. Free!
Wrong about this. I'll claw my way out of Avernus and eat you alive. Contract be damned. Nicely played, Raphael. Bastard.
Well, that worked nicely.
That silver tongue of yours is dangerous. Bravo! Can't believe you actually pulled that off.
But that will fit in my bag.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become Dark Justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Time to die.
Nothing will stand in my way. Another step forward.
The bowl contains an ancient, rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shar's trials. Allow me, please.
Go ahead.
Teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
This is self-same trial. You are only supposed to attack your double. If other person you attack, you get curse. Cheater's folly.
Prime spot for an ambush.
We all ended up getting cursed because opponents kept casting invisibility, so we had to use area of effect spells to find them.
At the ready.
My faith protects me.
Let's move.
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. I should do this one as well.
As you wish.
Use those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want. Stealth is a virtue derived from her very essence.
Something over there. Wonder if the gods are watching.
Secret of Soft Step Trial is just don't be seen, so go invisible and jump over traps.
Bet I can crack that open. Still breathing, despite everything.
A long way to go still.
What to do?
Another bowl, bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. Allow me, please.
Go on.
Said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shar's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
Fate Leap Trial, you can follow the pattern on the floor, which shows you correct route, or cast Daylight and floor appears, but quicker to Misty Step or teleport. Here I do both.
Within reach.
Silent Library. Make sure to destroy Librarian in center of room. Looks a bit like Portal. This is causing the silence area. This area is full of traps. We have no rogue and my character sucks at disarming traps, so we just take damage.
Seem to work.
Mine. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Now we just put Night Songbook in pedestal.
What can silence the night song?
Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure. A trap! Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure.
This is no ordinary spear. It may be important. Best keep it close. Lady Shar. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand.
I did all trials just to gain approval with Shadowheart, but you can do it with just one Umbral gem, take the lift down and cast Knock on the Door, no gems required. Or you can use no gems at all, just jump and feather fall, down to bottom and cast Knock.
Wait.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
I felt something. A presence. What is it?
Lady Shar's presence. I felt her too. We're right where we need to be, under her gaze. This is the right path. Let's continue.
No one stopped me yet. That disc is moving. Might be useful to navigate this place.
My faith will guide me. This way. This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations.
You show
The
great
end is near.
potential. Do not falter now. One more test awaits. Descend to the night zone. Make a sacrifice.
This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.
I will leave her to her prayers.
All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
Onwards then.
Your party is gathered. You are ready, or so you hope.
Lady Shar. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
I feel lighter, unburdened, as if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Just a little bit further. See my actions, Lady Shar. Hear my words of faith.
Looking ahead.
We can talk later. Witness my adoration. I have emptied my heart of falsehoods. Your foes. Lady Shar's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall. Lady Shar's will shall be done, as sure as night will fall.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century.
You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shar's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of duty to the path of light. And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
Do as you must.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, aye. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child, frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
Kill her! Let's finish this ritual.
True death, at last. You are Shar's child, after all. And I am.
It is done. You have proven yourself. You have answered my highest calling. My chosen. My warrior. My Dark Justiciar. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My charge must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, hunt down the traitor, Ketheric Thorm. He shunned my embrace. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, without the Night Song, he is vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
Finally! Through me, her will is enacted. Her shadows strengthen and the darkness takes all. I am her chosen. I've done it. I've actually done it. A Dark Justiciar chosen by Lady Shar. It almost doesn't feel real.
Even your Mother Superior couldn't prevent you from realizing your dream.
Well, it appears my days of seeking her approval are at an end. Lady Shar's church in Baldur's Gate has yet to be cleansed. A rot has set in amongst the leadership, one that I must cut out. Even once all that is done, more will be asked of me, no doubt. The holy work will not be done until the Night Singer's eternal darkness is restored. There is one other matter. As the chosen of Lady Shar, it is time to carry myself like one.
What does that mean exactly?
I still carry certain vestiges of a novice. That will no longer do. If I am to lead in Lady Shar's name, I must look the part. Leave it to me. You'll see exactly what I mean soon enough.
So it seems Ketheric Thorm did all he did for his daughter Isabel. Almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Something good here, I hope.
We are done here. Time to head to camp.
I have a lot on my mind.
Brave choice. To kill the child of one god at the behest of another. Shadowheart's loyalty plumbs darker depths than I anticipated. Let's hope the fruits of this cruel labor are to her advantage. And ours, of course.
I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
So at that moment in time, all magic was gone?
For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
I'm glad you opened up to me that night under the stars. You want to talk about it further?
Please. There is little more to be said on the subject. The best thing you and I can do is march on towards whatever awaits us. The end may be close. Time to reap what we have sown.
Despite my antipathy toward Shar and her devotees, I feel honored to fight alongside a Dark Justiciar. Their power is legendary.
So that was the Gauntlet of Shar. Night Song is no more, and it looks like Last Light Inn didn't survive either. I suppose our next task is to attack Moonrise Towers now Ketheric Thorm is vulnerable. We are now able to kill him. Thank you for watching part 15. Next time will be the assault on Moonrise Towers.